Emanuel Gainza, Secretary of one of the states of Argentina and responsible for innovation and clearly AI. You've been here a couple of days. What has the summit been like?
Well, thank you for having me. For my state, Entre Rios, is one of the provinces from Argentina. I am in charge of innovation, modernization, and science, and I think this was like a great opportunity to be here in India. The summit about AI is like having a meeting for all places of the world, and we have to be at the front of this agenda. And especially in Entre Rios, in my provinces, we are working about how AI can be impact in innovation and also in education. So when we were invited for the Embassy of India in Argentina, we were really excited about being here. So the summit has just started, and we are really enthusiastic about the results and how we also make networking here and have some new ideas for our province.
We can see that there have always been issues when new technology has arrived. It happened when steam arrived, the Luddite movement. Then, of course, with computers, with internet, and so on. Now, is this a bigger game changer? And if it is, do we have to worry about the consequences, the dangers of AI, like job loss and so on?
First of all, I think that this is a great opportunity for mankind. I really think that AI is a global changer, especially because we are now in a global area. So I think that this kind of new technologies is going to make a lot of advances in many areas that we took a lot of time in the past to get in real life, no? And especially about health, education, and a lot of problem resolves that
productivity,
of course, and every change has, of course, some fears that anyone can have or suffer, but I am an optimistic about this technology. I really think that if we work in a conscious way and if we create also a global network about safety uses in AI and responsible uses also, I think that that is going to be a really game changer, but also a really advance in problems like poverty, or especially it's an opportunity for countries that they were not in the first world at least, and also where the talent is the most important thing now. Okay, so in the past you have to have a lot of money or infrastructure for technology, and now I think the most valued commodity is talent. So we have to work together in that agenda, and I think this summit about AI here in India, also with the delegation from other states that we came from Argentina, this is going to be a great opportunity to make that in the front line of this new technology.
You spoke about talent, and it must be said that some countries are ahead in AI, like America, also China. Now, there was a digital divide. Is there a concern about there being an AI divide? Because if this is such a good thing, everyone should benefit from it.
Well, I think part of the subjects that we are discussing here in this summit about AI is talking about responsibility and also a real consciousness way of using AI. I think that there's not only the bigger players that you have in the past, like the USA or China. I think India, for example, it's a good case of study about how if you develop talent, if you put this technology in agenda, you have a great results. And I'm very optimistic about that. Some areas in the world, like Latin America, like India, or other countries that are from the BRICS, for example, Brazil, if we put this agenda in a very conscious way, in a responsible way, I really think that we can be also a very important players about this discussion, and especially because about this talent thing, you know. It's when you have talent, I think that our societies, Argentina, Brazil, also India, for example, We have a new chapter in history here with this technology, especially because talent is the highest important commodity.
Thank you very much.